make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh? 100%. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating. This is a textbook example of really good game.
There is a man whose sole purpose is to empower men with truth. And he is viciously taking out evil forces set out to harm men, one by one. The power of his army grows by the day. He's created a team of trained experts in all disciplines: masculinity, cryptocurrency, dating, combat, fitness, psychology. His one goal is to free the minds of as many men as possible, and he's accomplishing that goal. Now, he's assembling new members of his team, and recruiting them has begun. He and his army are unstoppable.
Who the hell are you supposed to be?
I'm Supreme Leader.
You're part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode number 415, where we are got our Red Pill Sunday sermon. We're talking about fools reject mentorship. How's everybody doing today? I have been, I'm exhausted. Today's my day off, but I was super active. Didn't sleep much. Watched Chris Weidman break his leg. Jesus is real. Good Lord. What karma is that, huh? Watched Jorge Masvidal get slept. I knew it was going to happen. I don't know why anybody was. Look, let's just lay this out. I fucking hate Kamaru Usman. I don't know why. I just fucking hate the guy. But his talent is unrivaled. Like, that guy is like, he looks like they gave him the Captain America super serum, like, on steroids, dude. He was just yikes, bro. He slept Masvidal hardcore. Thanks to Ryan there. Looks like he's been a member for 2 months. I'm kind of just giving up, trying to figure out how to take this down. I'm just gonna leave it here for a little bit. Yeah, he swimmed the hand, and he slept him hard, dude. Slept him very, very hard. I think Masvidal kind of got carried away because he knocked out washed up Ben Askren, and then he didn't even really win that fight against Nate Diaz because they just called it. And, then he lost a fight against Usman one time, and he lost against him again. So, hey, it is what it is. That's the fight game, right? I still like Masvidal. I think what he did for his career was really good. I mean, fastest knockout in UFC history. Really can't say much about it. So, yeah. So, looks like, looking at the waiting list, there's 756 people on the waiting list now for Masculine Empowerment Network. Let me double check that number. Is it 466 plus 296? Carry the 1. Well, that's 6. Oh, 766. 766. Yeah. So it's just crazy, man. There's a lot of hype, a lot of excitement going on. And listen, if you're not in here today, man, look. Go ahead.
You guys don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male.
Appreciate
you're a cuck,
you.
You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
go to Masculine Empowerment Network and get on the waiting list today. Learn how to maximize your game, how to maximize your money, how to just go from being an average Joe to a top 20% guy. And then you go from top 20 to top 1%. You got to climb your way up the ladder, but it happens. And yeah, it's great stuff. Oh, rest in peace to that guy. He says, converted all my Ethereum for ADA. Yikes, bro. That is good luck to you, bud. Good luck to you. You're going to need it. What's your favorite project on ADA? Let me know. This is what you get, guys, right here. Again, we're building the members only forum. We're playing the long game. You're going to be able to build up yourself here. You're going to see hardcore truth in our ongoing pursuit for excellence, our ongoing pursuit for masculinity, and excellence is just everything. Money, muscles, game, right? Zoom sessions. We're going to have 60 Zoom question and answer sessions across the year, as well as all of the coaches that will be in there, right? And we're going to show you exactly what is going to go down live, right? We're going to show you exactly how to handle all your stuff, how to sort yourself out. Money, muscles, game, you name it. Getting the demons out of your head, whatever it is, we got you. You get Body Language Mastery completely for free, right? That is my iconic course. Teaches you if a woman is sexually interested in you or not, right? And then you get access to the Telegram group chat until the end of the year. You get access to the previous recordings, over 200 hours as well, dude. The price has been finalized. It is only $697. The majority of you have made that in Charlie's Cultivate Crypto course, so really is no reason to say no. We're going to lift everybody up. It's going to be solid. And I look forward to seeing everybody in there. It's going to be solid. Get on the wait list. Trust me. Trust me. Somebody said J-Mulv. What does he say? Oh, thanks, Jack. You deleted him. J-Mulv ripped you a new one again. Yeah. He sure taught me. 766 people on the waiting list for Masculine Empowerment Network. Oh, and what's he doing? He's threatening to sue clients over $700. Yeah, he really got one over on me. I'm gonna be up all night thinking about that one. Really, I'm gonna be obsessing like Anthony obsesses over Rolo. Big news tomorrow too. Speaking of that little loser, we are gonna have a special guest on the show tomorrow, and that special guest is Andrew Tate. I just got off the phone with him. We were chatting about an hour and change ago, and there's been some misinformation passed along his way, and he's really not paying attention to the whole manosphere thing. And so, he just kind of took an interview with John Anthony Simp style, and he didn't realize who he was doing the interview with. He's too busy. So we're gonna hash it all out tomorrow live on the air, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just come through. There's gonna be two guys talking about everything. We already talked behind the scenes, and everything's good to go. He got past some misinformation, and he thought it was real. So we're going to sort that out tomorrow. So don't forget to bookmark that. We're going to be here tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking with Andrew Tate. I already sent him the recording of John Anthony, and so he's going to have a field day with that. I'm going to follow up with all the drunk videos soon. I got to dig through my phone and find them. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty solid. So come through tomorrow. It's going to be really good. But, yeah, let's go back to the main screen. Guys, give me 1 second. I got to... Just give me 1 second. I got to turn on the air conditioner. My remote's not near me. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that, and it's going to be solid. It's going to be a good conversation. Like I said, I got nothing to hide. There's never going to be like some dirty, scandalous tape of me that pops up or some like deep, dark thing that from my past, because I live clean, man. I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide whatsoever, and you'll see. One by one, these little scumbags will fall. I told you that, like, even somebody told me that as they were watching the tomato stream last night, and it's so funny. Apparently, Anthony Johnson from 21 Studios is now picking fights with the MGTOW Dictionary guys, which is hilarious, dude. I love it. That's our, and Donovan Sharp with the Conference of Masculine Excellence. He's just going to snuff out Anthony, and Anthony is going to continue to be the trailer trash that he is, and it's just so fun. It's so fun. You see, you give a retard power, and believe you me, they will fuck it up. And lo and behold, he has fucked it up, and he is just fading away into irrelevancy. Really funny stuff, man. The guy was just like, so hilarious. Like with his confidence and his bravado, and he was talking about like, oh, I'm a millionaire, right? Millionaire does not even own a car. Millionaire, right? Cannot even pay $5,000 down payment to the hotel in the 21 Convention Poland. Just a complete fucking fool. I love it personally. I love watching him squirm. I love watching him suffer. And I love watching him burn and destroy his business. As I get better, he just gets worse, and it's just so funny. It's too easy. I need better haters. I need haters that don't have autism and like don't have Asperger's, that that have a net worth over $30,000. Oh man, it's just hilarious. These guys are total idiots, says Morris Cervesan. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, it's all good. I'm really not worried about it. Because at the end of the day, you guys with me, we get real results in this community and not like, I feel better about myself. Like, no. Money muscles game across the board, right? I think it was funny. I think some of the Black Pill guys, they like took a video of me and I was wearing this tight Lululemon shirt. And so I drank celery juice and pre-workout before I went to the gym. So my stomach was a little bit bloated. They're like, look at him. He has a beer belly. He has a beer belly, right? And even if I did have a beer belly, right? Why do you think I'm in the gym? But again, they're all just retards. It's hilarious to watch them all self-destruct and, collapse. It's just fantastic. It's just funny. Because, again, when I turn off my camera, I'm still a winner. When they turn off their cameras, which they don't even turn on because they're Black Pill losers, they're still losers. And they'll never amount to anything. They're bottom feedings. They're the scum of the earth. And it's just truly, truly hilarious, right? I think that the funniest thing is dating a prostitute and getting beaten by her. I think John Anthony really takes the cake on that one. But anyways, yeah, he can, he can make all his counter roasts and all that shit all he wants. But, he's still in a dirty, stinking favela in a third world country. I'm in Tokyo, Japan, living the dream. Tale of two cities. How's everybody doing today in the chat? Guys, I am ultra tired. Like super ultra tired, man. I did 3 hours in the gym yesterday, and that was 2.5 hours exercise. Well, really, hour and 45 minutes of exercise, 15 minutes on the heavy bag, and then 30 minutes on the stair machine. And dude, I am feeling it today, man. I'm feeling it today. I'm so tired. I don't have enough energy to eat. Like, I got to hit my macros, and I'm just like, oh, I can't even muster up the will to get into the kitchen and do some cooking, right? Let's go to the chat, see what's up with everybody. How's everybody doing? Pimpalicious says, P-Dubs, what's up to my members? Appreciate you. Jack Napier's in the house. What's up, Jack? Raw is in the house. What is up? Let's see. Blockchain Mac. Who the hell is... Oh, is that... I think I know who that is. You call yourself Blockchain Mac now? Dude, you got to make at least $500,000 before you start acting like an authority. But I admire the gumption. Let's see. Jack Napier's in the house. Already read you. Wade, what's up, brother? Big Sky Traveler, special shout out to you, big dog. Artemis Cameron, what is up? Cody Mouse in the house, what's up? Sergio Zabute, what is good? Who else are my other members? Voice My Ambition, what's up, buddy? Let's see. Respect Usman, but can't really stand the guy. Same, bro. Same. Gabriel E, what is up? Let me check all my members. Sam, what's up, buddy? Special shout out to you. Is that it? Hey, Timothy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. Good. All right. So, yeah, we're going to kind of just talk about this. Red Pill Sunday sermon. I'm just, one of the biggest problem is, and, it's funny. I got to say that I really think, I was hanging out with somebody today, right? This girl. And even she noticed, right? She's like, she watches the show religiously. She's probably watching me right now. Hi, sweetheart. Send nudes. But she watches all the shows, but she really likes to watch Free Consultation Friday. And she's noticed, she's like, why do American people, when you give them advice, why do they always cut you off? Why don't they listen? And I was just like, why does this girl in her 20s have more perception than these fucking lost orangutans that call in and chimp the fuck out on the phone? Like, and I just saw it to herself. Like, at this point, like when people call in and they talk over to me, I'm just like, I just stay quiet. I'm like, okay, clearly you got it all figured out, right? It doesn't go like in the Masculine Empowerment Network when we're not on YouTube. Believe me, you will get a very sturdy shut the fuck up from me, and I will call you out. And if you're as insufferable as Phil from DC, who's a fucking loser, that everybody in the community hated that guy. Good Lord. If you hated Phil, put a 1 in the chat. I hate Phil. Put a 1 in the chat for me. Like a fool hates correction, right? A fool hates all of that stuff. And, I think that, whoa, the gust of wind scared me. I've noticed that it's like the people. Ultimately, what I've come to realize is this, right? The majority of people are stupid, and the majority of people cannot be helped. Okay, the majority of people are doomed. That's why the majority of people are poor. Okay, I have a pretty solid, massive audience right now, and it's gonna get bigger. But even if I get to the point that when I get to the point that I have 10,000 live viewers watching me at all times, right? It's going to be like, even from that, the guys that watch me just to like chimp out and have fun in the chat, excuse me, act like a bunch of dirty stinking apes and throwing shit at each other in the chat and just, I want entertainment, right? Even when it gets to that level of growth, and I'm just that big, still, the majority of people that are tuning in are just not going to be able to achieve it. I mean, that's why people are called the 1%ers, right? Guys, I'll tell you this. I thought it would be way harder to become a 1%er than it actually was. Okay, I really thought it was. And what's funny is when I heard people telling me this, I would get really pissed off when I wasn't a 1%er. When I'd be like, no, this is just, and being a 1%er is, you make $500,000 a year. Literally, if you can consistently make $500,000 a year, congratulations, you're in the 1% of all people. If you're a red pill guy and you're a 1%er, dude, you're like a 0.00001%er, okay? So it's actually not that hard to defeat everybody around you. And then when you get to the point that you're a 1%er, you literally look at somebody and you have a 99% chance that you make more money than that person. That will do wonders for your confidence. Wonders. Okay? Another thing is once you get to being 1%, you're going to be like, damn, this is really not that much money. And you're going to want more. And you're not going to want more money for the sense of like, oh, I want more money because I want to buy this and I want to buy that. And maybe you will, but most people it's not. Money becomes like a game. It becomes like a video game. And you just want to continue to get that new high score. It was like girls for me, right? I got to the point that I mastered seduction. I mastered picking up chicks. And it was just hilarious because it got to the point that I was just so bored. Like it was just no longer entertaining. It was no longer fun. It was no longer, stimulating mentally. But the idea of financial freedom, because that's what the red pill is all about, right? And it starts with you seeking freedom, right? Wanting freedom. You wanting sexual freedom, sexual choice. You want the ability to freely get the girls that you want, right? Now, it's not absolute. You're not going to it's not like you just say these magic words and you get the girl, okay? But what you do end up having is an increase in the probability of you getting the girls, right? And if you watched Dude Party yesterday, kind of ashamed of everybody who didn't watch Dude Party yesterday. Dude Party numbers were extremely low. extremely low. We were talking pimp game 101, right? And it just shows you that, like, guys, unless you have like a catchy title and it's like, you know, chimpanzee friendly, right? For all the dumb little monkeys to fucking all over the place. People aren't going to come and learn and they're not going to do the work. But at the same time, I really don't care anymore. Yeah, it only has 2,300 views. 2,300 views. Unbelievable. Okay. One of the most fucking iconic episodes we ever did on understanding deep female psychology. And no, people were like, "What? Just tell me the cheat codes, bro. Tell me the cheat codes. Tell me the cheat codes." Right? And so, really, by not wanting to do the work, again, that's every part of life. People just don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to fucking show up, do what needs to be done. They don't want to fucking, you know, they don't want to put in time. They don't want to put in the research. They want to put in the effort. They don't want to do none of that shit. And then they wonder, oh, why do I suck? Why does my life suck? Why do I so fat? Why am I so poor? Why don't girls like me? I think the number one thing that cracks me up is like when you guys are like, hey, I need help with women. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm 40 pounds obese. I'm literally carrying 20 to 40 pounds of fat on my body. Could you let me know what's going on with girls not liking me? Yeah, you're a fat fuck. That's a big part of it right there. You goddamn fucking colossus shit. Sometimes I just wonder, are people really that stupid? I mean, the answer is yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, you know, so looking at what we got moving forward, it's just everybody's saying Lucario. It's Mr. Lucario. Lucario is the Pokemon. Locario. Lucario. Mr. Lucario. Right? And yeah, I would love a Dude Party to be Aussie friendly times. Yeah, me too. I stay up until 5 a.m. doing Dude Party. But yeah. So getting the sexual freedom is the first thing you want. And then the thing is, once you get a taste of freedom, you want freedom everywhere. You want freedom with your finances. You want freedom with your physical fitness, right? You want it all. It takes time. And the quickest way to get there is with mentorship. You know, how I used to seek out hot girls, now I seek out millionaires and multimillionaires, and I just seek out to spend time with them. And if I could just learn one thing from them, it's worth all the effort. I'll fucking split heaven and earth.
If you guys don't donate $100 right now,
appreciate you.
You're a beta male, you're a cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Geek Anomaly, $5 super chat says, one of my ex-friends criticized me for getting advice from some loser on the internet. He said, mature people figure it out on their own. Yeah, ask yourself, would you want to trade lives with that person? Would you want to trade lives with that person? Ask yourself, do you want to trade lives with that person? And the answer is a big fat no. You don't. I mean, it's just, it takes.
If you guys don't donate $100 right now, you're a beta male, you're a cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
and that's.
I'm going to show you something from my Instagram. And he says that quote loser was Donovan, which Donovan's not a loser. I did what he told me to do and it worked. I followed his advice over and over and it just kept working. And so here I am. Yeah, appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. And then he says, I asked him, do you want to change, lives of that person? And he's in the chat and he says, no, right? Take a look here. I just want to show you this. This is what you have to do. This is one of my last posts I posted recently. Okay. This is when I was in Okinawa. Thank you. Marty in sales. Oh, yeah. Really digging all that extra noise. But here we have the picture, and then it's a famous quote by Dale Carnegie, and it says, "Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most do." Right? It's easy to run your fucking mouth, right? Especially fat, uneducated Americans. American people love to run their fucking mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Just like Canadians, the Brits, the Aussies do it too. But nobody does it quite like the Americans. Just running their fucking mouth. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so awesome. I got this figured out. Listen to me, right? I remember one time I lived in Hawaii. This guy told me he was a life coach, and he was fucking homeless. I kid you not. The guy was fucking homeless. He was homeless. He was missing his right incisor tooth. And he's like, yeah, I'm a life coach. I was like, dude, these motherfuckers are lost. I met this obese guy. He's like, I'm a kickboxing champion. I was like, what are you, like, you the Captain Crunch kickboxing champion? Because you're certainly, like, and what are you out here working on a shithole construction site with me if you're a former kickboxing champion, right? I was doing grunt work as I was studying to get my taxi license in Hawaii at the time, and I met the guy. So everybody wants to run their fucking mouth, blah, blah, blah. I know this. I know that. I'm cool. I'm awesome. And when the authority is near them, they don't even shut the fuck up. Rainer Barbosa says that's 80% of Maui, bro. Bro, you don't even know, man. Okay? I had to get the fuck out of Hawaii before I lost my mind. Okay? Now, another thing is this, right? I think it's just because society and life has just gotten too easy. That's really where it's at. Society and life has gotten so easy. Because it just blows my mind how many like valuable resources there are out there, right? How many just fantastic coaches there are, how much free information there is out there on how to make money, how to really climb the ladder and get to the top of the financial game. And people just refuse to fucking do the work. They refuse to listen to their mentors. My favorite thing is when people come into the Masculine Empowerment Network and argue with me on Zoom. Like, blatantly argue with me. It's funny. It's real funny. Or when I give them advice, like, no, I think I'm going to do it my way. I'm like, cool. Cool. Catch you on the other side of mediocrity, buddy. Okay. Yeah, smash like there, by the way, guys. We got 116 people and only 49 likes. The likes got to be at least 50% at all times. At least 50%. So we need at least 11 people to smash like. Okay, now 9 more. 9 more people. Go. Smash that like button, okay? Recently I've been listening to the Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, right? And I'm going to pull it back up because it's a very elementary breakdown to, here it is. Okay. Spark 50 size says, at what price point did they argue with you? Every price point. $297, $397, $497, $597, $697, $797, and $897. I've got idiots arguing with me across the board. Across the board. 9 times out of 10, it's fucking Americans or Brits. It's comical, bro. It's comical at best. So I've been listening to the Cash Flow Quadrant, right? So if you're watching this right now, chances are one of you guys are most likely on this side of the Cash Flow Quadrant, right? Which is employee, you have a job, and this doesn't matter if you have a high-paying job, doctor, lawyer, pilot, software engineer, network engineer, plumber, power lineman, whatever, okay? You have a job. All right. This one is the S. You own a job. You're self-employed. This is me. I'm here. I own a job. Okay. So the problem with this side of the cash flow quadrant is that you get taxed into oblivion. You get completely ass fucked with taxes. You get taxed and taxed and taxed and taxed. Okay? Exponent Chill says, on Men, do you go over how to become financially free? And do you discuss about crypto and how to make money off of it? The answer is yes. And we will guide you until the end of the year. It's an annual, it's a fucking year-end membership. Okay? But let me continue here. So the E and the S right here, majority of us are here, including me. So if you stop working, boom, boom, the money stops coming in. Okay? What you want to do is to be on this side. Now, some of you are in the I, right? Money works for you. Majority of us are invested in cryptocurrency, and we are educated on the matter, right? Even Blockchain Mac in there, making videos in his car. Love you, buddy. But, you know, investors where it's at. And then business owner is you own a system and people work for you, right? So your job, if you want to be rich, you probably will never become rich being an E. As an S, you could definitely become rich if you play your cards right and you properly allocate your taxes. And then, but the real thing is wealthy people, wealthy people are over here, business owner and investor, right? And so, really quick, 30 seconds on the clock. How do you think you get from E to S to B and I? What is the most efficient way to get from E to S to B and I? 30 seconds on the clock, go. If you're an employee, that means you work for somebody. You're self-employed, that means you create your own work and you have the own job. You're the boss, you're the janitor, you're the tech guy. Okay? So, how do you get over here? All right, let's read the answers in the chat. Dead Oxy says code. Joseph Avery says real estate. Mr. P Chips says real estate. Exponent Chill says crypto. Voice My Ambition says meet someone who is there, who is where you want to where you want to be, probably. Private College says Alex. Start investing. Live like shit. Put money into assets. Work hard on the side and invest. Real estate. Wade Emery, simply put, says mentor. Sales. Save your money. Ayahuasca. Big Sky Traveler also says mentor. Then automate the business. Cody Mouse also says mentor from someone in those areas. A closet grow room. Well, we got a comedian here today, yeah? Learn from someone who already made it, says Timothy Mathon. Skills, provide a service. Is that cash flow book any good? Yes. It's a phenomenal book. Learn new skills. Don't buy dumb shit. Invest all you can. Follow your How to Be a Winner series. Dividend stock. Doge miner. ETF cryptos. Okay. So, the correct answer is you find somebody who's on this side and learn from them. That is the correct answer. So shout out to who got it correct. Voice My Ambition, Jacob. Shocker. Jacob is I have been personally mentoring Jacob since December 2018. Okay? Jacob has more money saved up now that he's earned through being an intelligent investor than some men in their 30s and 40s and 50s have. Okay? Jacob doesn't even have a college degree. Okay? But he's learning from me, and he's learning directly from Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. It's the best education you can get, because me and Charlie are both 35. Jacob is a child. I think he's going to turn 24 soon. Okay? But We are his mentors. And so he's over here at the E, but we have pulled him over to the I. He's still Eing, but now he's Iing, and he's learning the S part as well because he's watching us run our businesses as well. Is it a coincidence that he has mentors and he's doing better than the majority of people in the chat? No offense to people in the chat, but it's not. Wade Emery was correct. He said mentor. Big Sky Traveler says mentor. Cody Mouse has been with us since day one. Mentor from someone in these areas. Timothy Mathon, also a guy who shuts the fuck up and does what I say and is on his way to having 100 Ethereum by the end of the year. Shocker there, right? You guys picking up a pattern yet? 2 cents is mentors. Yep. Mentor, guys. Congratulations. You're correct. Okay. Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki understands the monetary system we live in right now. Things are not logical. Exactly. Steve Hill video says, thank you. I heard mixed things about his books, but I found Rich Dad, Poor Dad very useful. Here's the thing, buddy. Okay? Look. Now, Robert Kiyosaki gets a lot of shit, right? But look at the person criticizing Robert Kiyosaki and ask yourself, who has more money, me or the person criticizing Robert Kiyosaki? And if they don't have more money than you, then their opinion is invalid. And then secondly, ask yourself, who has more money, the guy criticizing Robert Kiyosaki or Robert Kiyosaki? Even if he's running a scam, which he's not, even if he is, you should learn from it and understand, how did this guy become so profitable? Because he's up there rich and you're down here criticizing, crying, being a bitch. Okay? Voice My Ambition says, being coachable is a must. And he is very coachable. He doesn't fucking fight back. I told Jacob the other day, I said, you should drink celery juice. He fucking said, sounds good to me. Went and bought a blender. Got some celery. He's a celery juicer now. Okay? He's celery juicing at the ripe age of 23. Taking care of his body, optimum health, ultra sharp mind. You know, that's just it right there. It's so easy, guys. It's so easy once you have a mentor. I went out with my mentor this last Friday, and I got some very valuable information from him. We had an hour lunch. We sat down. We went to some pizza joint, had some pizza, had some mozzarella and prosciutto, drank some peach iced tea. It was delicious, right? I had to sacrifice a little bit of my diet for that. But hey, you know what? The knowledge that I got from that guy is literally going to put more money in my pocket. It is ultra valuable knowledge. Super valuable. Holy shit, was that shit valuable. And I didn't see him for 2 months, man. I was like starving, right? When I get an opportunity to text Rich Cooper and have a chat with him on the phone, I do it. I was happy to talk to Andrew Tate today. You know, I was like, well, this is another multimillionaire in my contact book, right? And tomorrow, Andrew Tate's going to be here 9 a.m. Eastern to chat. We're gonna set the record straight because he's been a little misinformed by all the spurgs out there because he's too busy driving supercars, banging hoes, and being ultra rich. And I said, that's very great for him. And I'm not hating on the guy at all. He is definitely living a wonderful life. I wish I could drive. I can't drive in Tokyo. I don't know how to drive on the right side. That's just communist. I don't know how to do it. I only drive on the left side because I'm American. But you learn from the mentor. And this is why I tell people, on Modern Life Dating, what did I say at the beginning of the show? You learn dating so you can move on with it, right? Because if you just endlessly chase pussy, wise men know if you're just going to endlessly chase pussy, you're going to end up broke. You're going to be used up, loser with nothing. Nothing. In the car, Jacob. The car. When you get in a car in America, it's on the left side. I don't do that right side communist driving. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, sister. But yeah, so anyways, the cash flow quadrant I was listening today. So I've been soaking up a lot of Robert Kiyosaki information. Now, okay, so we're going to chimp out a little bit here. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to read something from the old Bible. Okay? And they have so many things that they have here talking about mentorship, right? The most proverbial one, right? Obviously, we talked about it a week ago. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another, okay? You are who you hang around. All your friends, fat, lazy fucks, then guess what? You're going to be a fat, lazy fuck. Are all your friends alcoholics who don't track their calories, who don't do anything with their life? Guess who's not going to track their calories? Who's going to be a fat fucking slob and do nothing with your life? You are too, okay? Oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. I moved it. I don't like it over here. I'm going to just put it in front of me. Okay. There's even stuff here for women in the Bible. Listen to this. Get ready to put the red pills in the chat, okay? Get ready to drop the red pills. Let me pop the live chat out here. Let's put this on this screen so I can just look at it easy, with great ease. There we go. You live in Okinawa, huh? Love Okinawa. Get these red pills ready. Look, no wonder they want to tear down Christianity. Okay? Titus chapter 2, verses 3-5 says, older women likewise are to be reverent in behavior, not slanderers or slaves to much wine. They are to teach what is good. And so train the young women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled, pure, working at home, kind, and submissive to their own husbands, that the word of God may not be reviled. Okay? I'll read another scripture for you. There's a good one here. I have so many. First Peter chapter 5, verse 5-7 says, likewise, you who are younger, be subject to the elders. Clothe yourselves, all of you, with humility towards one another. For God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that the proper time he may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on him, because he cares for you. Okay? Ultimately, the first verse is what I really want to hit home. When it says, likewise, you who are younger, be subject to the elders. Clothe yourselves, all of you, with humility towards one another, right? That's why when I chat with Thor and I chat with Wraith in the private times that I have, okay, I love talking to them. I don't talk over Thor or Wraith when they talk to me. Thor is 58, Wraith is like 62, 63. And they taught me so much. They're so wise. They have lived life, man. They have seen something. You know, 2 of Wraith's wives passed away. He got married, had a widow, and then he got remarried, and she died as well. Okay? The man has lived life, man. You know, if any of the bitches I was dating right now, I don't even love these bitches, but, you know, if one of them died, I'd be devastated, man. I would be fucking devastated. That shit would tear me in half. And, you know, I mean, it's so devastating to, like, you know, you have to confront that one day, and it's going to happen. Right? Let me go back to read something else. Proverbs 22, verse 6, and this is what's happening with single moms. This is what they're not doing. Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. This is why a lot of single moms, they don't have discipline in the household, so they don't discipline the kids from a young age, and they grow up to be these emotional wrecks. A lot of you dudes out here who, I could tell if you've been raised by a single mom. I could name you motherfuckers right off the top of my head right now. You're fat. You wear glasses. You look dorky as shit. You don't care about your masculinity. You don't care about your physical fitness. Your finances are a wreck. You're just like your mom. Okay? Let me see another one. Proverbs 9, verses 9, perfectly. It says, give instructions to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Give instructions to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase his learning. Proverbs, this is based as fuck right here, this next one, okay? Listen up, pay attention to this one. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5. A wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. Let's try this again. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5. A wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. Right now, I take Japanese lessons, right? I take Japanese lessons 3 times a week. Each lesson is an hour and a half, and my teacher is a very experienced Japanese woman, right? And she's been teaching for a very, very, very long time. She's very flexible in my schedule. She's very submissive too. Like she's like very cool, very easy to deal with, right? And that's the kind of teacher I need because, I'm a very busy man and I have to do so many things, right? I don't sit around saying, "Oh, I'm fucking going to study this Japanese on my own," right? No, I'm paying for lessons. I'm going to a woman that's going to mentor me, a woman who has experience teaching. I think she's in her late 40s or early 50s. She's been teaching for a very long time, and she's very good at it. Super, super good. I don't beat my chest like, I'm just so alpha, I'll learn Japanese on my own. I work out with a guy who is in astronomical shape, way better shape than me. Okay? I don't tell him like, "Oh, yo, man, like let's not do this exercise. Let's do that exercise." No, I told him. I literally said, "Bro, when I come to the gym, I'm your slave." I said, "Just tell me what the fuck to do." The kid's 26 years old. 26 years old. I could be like, "Oh, respect your elders, man. Like, oh, I understand you're the man," right? Because a lot of you men have insufferable egos, right? "Oh, I understand, man. Like, just you gotta respect me, bro. I'm your older. Like, I'll do what you say, young blood. But let me show you how I do this." Check your fucking ego at the door. Check it quickly too. My digital marketing mentor, he's another kid. I think he just turned 26, 27. Made multiple millions of dollars last year. Why do you think the waiting list for Masculine Empowerment Network is over 766 people? I'm getting better at reaching more men and changing more lives. I pay that mentor $1,500 a month. I'm not like, oh, you know what? Fuck this guy, man. Like, I was going to learn this shit from YouTube videos, dog. No, I go straight to the source. I get to talk to him twice a month, unlimited Zoom coaching sessions. No really time limit on it. Coaches me everything on it. Mindset, hypnosis, belief systems, recommends proper books, proper thinking, psychological setup for my household. And that's why the title of today's episode is Fools Reject Mentorship. Fool. Okay? You're a fool if you reject it. So I'm going to read it again. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5. Write this down and put it somewhere in your house. Put this somewhere you'll see it every day. Write it on your mirror. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5. It says, a wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. Guys, who do you really think chooses my cryptocurrency portfolio? The biggest choice I made this year was getting a fuckload of Ethereum. That was my personal choice. Who do you think advised me to get into Kusama? Our local expert, Voice My Ambition, Jacob, who's also going to be in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Because of his education, he told me to get into Kusama. Who told me to buy Uniswap? Who told me to buy Celsius? Miguel, dollar cost crypto. Okay? Who told me to get that stuff? Who told me to buy Aave? Who told me to buy synthetics? Who got me in on RGT? Charlie, cultivate crypto. Wasabi, look into crypto. You think I still have time to fucking sit here and look at charts and read everything? Or do I go to my team of experts and say, hey guys, what do we do, man? Wise counsel. Miguel is so dialed in. That guy lives and breathes cryptocurrency. Lives and breathes it, man. Proverbs. This one's based as fuck too. This is the base department is calling. Okay. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. How many of you guys know a friend of yours that just hung out with the wrong crowd? Next thing you know, ended up in jail, ended up in hospital, ended up in prison, ended up in financial trouble, ended up with some hoe. How many of you guys know somebody like that? I do. Ended up dead. How many of you guys, I know there's like not a lot of fat people that hang out with a bunch of fat people in the chat because we're all working on it, but tell me about this. This is a thing that happens in fat communities, right? When a group of fat people all hang out together and one of the fat people decides to like not be fat anymore and lose weight and eat healthy, you know what happens? All the other fat people start reverse fat shaming him. He's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Like, what are you trying to lose weight? You're fine just the way you are. And they started fucking trying to pull him down. Companions of fools will suffer harm. That companionship, you know what the harm they ultimately suffer is? Death. Death. You die, motherfucker. You die. Let's see. Let me pull up this scripture here. We're getting pretty based on this Sunday morning, huh? How you guys doing? You feeling like you learning a little something today? Hope so. Hope you're getting some kind of education here. Oh, no. Wrong one. Check it out. Here's another one. This is why I have peace of mind here, right? Going back to the book of Titus, chapter 2, verses 6 to 8. He says, urge the young men to be self-controlled. Show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works. And in your teaching, show integrity, dignity, and sound speech that cannot be condemned, so that an opponent may be put to shame, having nothing evil to say about us. That's why all the guys that try to hate on me right now, what do they have to do? They got to make up lies. What do I absolutely destroy them with? Right there. The truth. The truth absolutely crushes them. My ally is the truth. And a powerful ally it is. I don't need to sleep with one eye open or look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder. My conscience is clean. Anthony Johnson, dirty conscience. Remember, those who always reach out to destroy others and tear others down, ultimately they tear themselves down. John Anthony's made a career out of tearing people down. You think that guy is he's not only physically tortured because his girlfriend beats him, but he is emotionally tortured. And he's trying to wiggle his way out of it now, right? Remember, the recording we played was from January. And then a couple of weeks ago, he wrote a little hate video on me. And he had his little mental breakdown. Oh, I'm so stressed out about this Liz situation. Okay? It's an ongoing pattern. Shitty people attract shitty people. And they come together and they live their shitty lives. He's miserable. He's absolutely miserable. It's so funny. It's really funny. Let's read a couple more scriptures, and then we're going to go to the video part of today's lesson to show you some real... I got some chimpanzee material for you guys. Got a clip off of World Star Hip Hop you're going to love. You dirty, stinking apes out there who want to just fucking chimp out in the chat. Oh, some of you guys cracked me up. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 22. Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. You see a pattern here? Why do you think the president of the United States has a jillion advisors and counselors before him, right? Because he wants to make sure he does the right thing. Look at that. The waiting list is just growing. Good Lord. Just checked it in right there. Okay. We're going to show you something here now. Okay. We're going to talk. Here's a beautiful example of a fool rejecting mentorship. Okay. So what we have here is, all right. So this guy came up off the street and he came to this guy's gym, in the boxing gym. And he says, hey, you know what? I can fight you. And he challenged the head coach of the gym to a fight. He says, I've been in blah, 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 this many street fights. And, you know, I think I can take you on. I think I can beat you. Right? I think I can destroy you. A guy with no experience, delusional in his own right, coming into a master's domain and challenging him, right? This is like that guy who calls me and he says like, oh, I got a hot wife and I'm a master PUA from the mystery method and blah, blah, blah. And my Instagram's perfect and I'm a 9 out of 10. And I look at the guy, I'm like, dear Lord, this guy is fucking overweight. He's got a bald spot right in the middle of his crown. Doesn't even try to cover it up. Not jacked. Trying to be transparently open with the girls. Just lost. Just delusional. And he's calling in and talking about how fucking awesome he is to me. Okay? Smash the like, guys, please. We have 144 in the house. Only 82 likes. We need to have 100 likes. Please smash the likes. It's just how the YouTube algorithm works. Take a look here. We'll do a little breakdown.
You think I came down here for no reason?
So the guy's talking shit to him. Say, you think I came down here for no reason? And then this is, this guy is kind of like, similar to me when guys tell me like, like you suck at hitting the bag or you're blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, I'm not hitting the bag to impress people on fucking Instagram or YouTube or whatever. I'm doing it for myself. Okay. And the guy here is running his fucking mouth. Same way. Because all the people doing the criticism, they would not get in the ring with me. They wouldn't go fucking 3-5-minute rounds with me. They wouldn't.
You came here for a reason. You came here to kick my ass. You came here to kick a coach's ass. Dude, let's go. You think I didn't come down here? You think I drove all this way because I didn't fucking look you up or do research on you? I'm not fucking.
Oh, so he did research on you and he looked you up, and now because you read about the guy who has more training than you, who does this for a living, and you're gonna be the winner. Okay, got it.
I hope you did do research, because I don't want to kick anybody's ass, and I don't want nobody kicking my ass. I want to be trained. I want to be trained. He said, "Oh fuck, we're gonna do some music. Let's do it."
Look at the guy's build, right? Fat arms. Shoulders not developed, fat midsection. Right? You can tell this guy's a boxer, right? Boxers don't have big arms. Big arms are pretty detrimental unless you're a heavyweight, right? Because the more muscle in your arms, the faster they gas, right? Boxers are very efficiently packed with muscle. And you could tell this guy is clearly a boxer. He's got the boxing shoes on. This guy fucking broke into Aaron Clary's house and stole his shoes. So it's like it's yin and yang here. It's night and day. See that little playful taps? Ha 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 ha. And this guy just sitting there. Oh, this is pretty funny. I'm about to knock the fucking shit out of you. The guy, even the way the guy steps, you could tell, like, look how he steps away. Doesn't keep his balance. You could tell this guy's not a martial artist. Crossing, like, this is a big no-no here. Right there. You see that? Oops. crossing your feet right there. Okay, you only see that shit in kung fu movies. Because one push forward, boom, you're going to fall over your back foot and you're game over.
What? You never done what before? I had a guy walk into your gym. You never had this? You never had this before, brother? No, I have not.
So he's confident as fuck right now. Okay. So this is 1 minute. Fight starts in 1 minute here. The fight starts. Throwing completely arm-based punch. Not twisting his legs. Not putting anything between it. Not protecting his face. Not protecting his body. He looks like he's having a stroke. And this is what mentors do. And this is like the equivalent of like when I have a little spurg hater, right? Just spurging out. What you do is you keep your distance, you keep your guard up, and you just let them run their mouth. And right here, what's he doing? He's showing him how inexperienced he is. So when people come into my, my live stream, or they come into my comment section, they just run their mouth and run their stupidity, right? A great example are all those guys in the black pill stream, right? They're all like, this is what the black pill guys represent. And they run their fucking mouth about shit they don't know. And you just size them up. And then when you're ready, you get them with a fucking knockout blow.
It's not boxing. There you go.
Oh my God. Look at the guy's face right there. You know what he's thinking? He's just...
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Why did I come here?
Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all...
See, Rainier Barbosa, you see right there? That's how I know you don't know what you're talking about. No offense. You say that was a jab. That was not a jab. Okay? That was not a jab. Watch it again. Okay? A jab is thrown with your lead hand. That was a right straight. It wasn't a one jab knockout. Jab is thrown with your left hand, Rainier. So see right there, you're an example of a guy who thinks you know what you're talking about, but you don't know what you're talking about. It was not a jab. It was not a hook either, guys. It was a right straight. Right straight. Okay.
It's not boxing. There you go.
Right straight to the stomach. Right straight to the head. Confirmed, I don't know how to fight. There you go. Right there. Slept him with one punch.
You alright? Oh, good. Alright, boxing. You sure you want to continue? You stepped in the wrong gym. Think so? You can't come to the gym and ask to spar somebody.
That's a little jab right there. The jab is with the lead hand.
Let's go. Let's work. Come on here.
Look at him talking all that shit. Got punched twice, and now he doesn't want none of that smoke.
Come on. Come on, let's work. Your street attitude is going to get you hurt in the boxing gym. Come on, let's work. Let's fucking work. Come on, let's work.
That's left hook right there.
Street attitude is going to get you hurt in the boxing gym. All right? You can't just come up to a boxing gim and want to fucking challenge the coach. That's not what the fucking gym is. That's not what boxing is about, man. You have your shit you do on the outside, on the streets. You do whatever you do on the streets. You can't come in. You have to be humble when you walk in.
Now, this is the proper relationship. You have learned your lesson. You're on your fucking knees. You've been humbled by the sensei. And now you learn. This is where your education begins. This is the proper way. But you guys that want to come in and like, you know, you join 1 year of coaching from me. Now you're ready to start your own YouTube channel. You're ready to become a pro, right? You got it all figured out. Oh man, it's hilarious. I don't care. I mean, some of you guys, you know, go ahead, do your hustle, but you know, it took me years to get ready to do what I'm doing. And I'm not knocking it. Do whatever the fuck you want. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of you guys are trying to run before you can walk. And you still have much to learn. And that's just like a typical American thing. You get bigger. You get too big for your britches, you know? You learn a couple things. You make a couple trades. Crypto, you make a couple of bangs. You lose a couple weight, whatever. And you think, I'm ready to do it all on my own. It is better for you to spend more time in learning than to just run out there and try to teach and you know, gain authority or whatever, clout, whatever fucking thing you guys are after. It's more beneficial for you as a man to continue your education, ongoing education. I'm 35 years old and I'm learning how to properly speak and conjugate and read Japanese now. Okay? I'm learning financial advice stuff. I'm learning how to run corporations. Okay, I have multiple friends of mine that are CEOs of multiple corporations. I'm learning how to properly invest. Okay? Take out the trash real quick. Boxing is a discipline. You can't be a fucking bully. No, you could be a bully if you got the right skill set. You could bully your opponent. You can bully anybody if you have the right opponent. You can bully some people in poker if you have enough money. You can just bleed them out for their chips. Okay. Let's go back. Let's watch this. This is the beginning of the education right here. Now he's been humbled. He's been brought down to reality. Now he can learn.
In the boxing gym. You can't say, oh, I want to spar you. Come on, get up. I'm going to give you a chance to throw punches at me. Come on, throw punches at me. Let's work. I'm not hitting you. Let's work. Come on, I'm tapping you.
I know what you're
Let's work, baby. No, I'm not hitting you. If I want to hit you, I'll hit you. Come on.
I know you will.
Throw me pop. Throw a punch at me. Pop it out. Come on. Let me see what you got. You ain't got no type of work.
His fucking boxing is so bad, dude.
You ain't got no type of work, man. I know you tough guy. You ain't tough. Who the fuck who did you box in the streets? Who did you box in the streets? You say you have many fights. Let's work. Hands up because I'm gonna hit you now.
I know you will.
Hands up, I'm gonna hit you. Hands up. Come on, hands up. Ah! Hands up. Hands up. Let's go. Come on, baby. This is fun shit to me.
Oh, no, it is.
You're in the wrong fucking boxing gym, dude. You can't come in the gym and fucking want to challenge the coach. Come on, hands up if I hit you. I don't want to hit you. I'll take a shot if I want to.
I know you can.
Keep your hands up. Yeah, let me see you get mad. Let me see you get mad. Yeah, let me see you get mad. Fucking can't come to the gym and have to fucking challenge the coach. Let's fucking work. Silly boxing, baby. This is silly boxing. This is silly boxing, baby. Let's go. Fuck that. You can't just come in the gym and fucking ask to work with someone. Let's work. Let's work, baby.
He's punishing him with those body shots, man. Ripping that guy to parts. He's intentionally doing that because most amateur guys, they don't know how to protect the body, right? And most guys' gut's really soft. Like that guy, you could tell his stomach's really soft too. He's a big fat fuck. And again, it's just fools reject mentorship. And it doesn't matter your age, okay? You have to realize
you guys don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And there's an ancient Chinese saying that says, no matter how strong you are, there is someone stronger than you. No matter how tall you are, there is always a taller mountain. Okay? What did Qui-Gon Jinn say in episode 1? There's always a bigger fish. You see, a lot of you guys are big fishes in small ponds, and you think that you're just impervious. I mean, it's a common thing I've noticed. Like, people calling on Free Consultation Friday, and they say, like, oh, well, I've learned it all. I'm the best. I'm just calling in to give you advice, MLD. Okay? Come on. Humble yourself. Okay? I still submit myself to multiple people to learn from. Does that make me a beta male? Sure, fuck you. I don't care. I'm a beta male. Beta male is rich as fuck, has a bunch of bitches and pretty good shape and getting even better shape. Guess that's me. King of the betas. Nick K with $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, it's not enough to simply be okay with having your ego challenged. You must actively seek out opportunities to be humbled. Absolutely. Absolutely. I get humbled every time I go to the gym. I lift weights with my buddy, and I have to lift these baby weights compared to him.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Thanks for subscribing there, Sunata Logan. But for me, sometimes I think I'm Johnny Big Dick, repping. What do I rep? What's that? 25, 45, 45, 45. So that's 90 plus 50 plus. I rep 185 sometimes. When I warm up, with 135, and then I rep 185 on the flat bench. And then I think I'm Johnny Big Dick sometimes. I really do. I'm like, look at me, I'm so strong, right? And then my buddy Federico slaps on 225 and he warms up with that. I'm like, that's my max. This guy's warming up with my max, right? And so, another way to get humbled is go join a jiu-jitsu gym. Most of you guys will never join a jiu-jitsu gym. Most of you guys will never even set foot on the floor of a dojo. Most of you guys will never actively go to a dojo and learn how to fight and engage in sparring. Okay? And it's the most humbling thing ever. I always talk about the old guy that I fought last year. He would spar with me and in jiu-jitsu, and he would fucking beat me and laugh the whole time. And it was just infuriating, man. It was so infuriating. And the male ego in me, it's like, I'll just beat this guy's ass. I'll just punch him in the face and I'll beat him up. And I'm like, no, you won't, because he beats you in fighting. So you lost. So go home and deal with the fact that you still suck at passing guards from when you're in his closed guard. His just legs are strong and he just fucking beats you. And it just is what it is, right? You have to take those L's and you have to go home. So there's a lot of things going on out there where guys are actively avoiding what Nick says to do. They avoid opportunities to be humbled. They think they're the best. It's funny. Some of the people that I know in my life that just talk about how awesome they are, broke, no money, can't keep bitches around to save their life, constantly making bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. Hilarious. Cracks me up. Cracks me up. BJJ, only sport where every part of your body hurts. No, try American freestyle wrestling. Dude, BJJ is easy compared to American freestyle wrestling. You can't just lay down on your back in American freestyle wrestling. American freestyle wrestling is way harder than Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The skill of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is far more valuable, I believe, when you combine it with wrestling, but the intensity of wrestling it's unmatched. There's no resting in wrestling. There's none of that. Regan Martin says, my boxing coach is the same age as me. One of the other guys I train with gets an ego about it. I don't give a fuck about submitting to his authority. He has knowledge that I don't. There you go. There you go. I love it. So that was just one thing. Rest in peace, Qui-Gon. Indeed. Does this qualify as grape? Yes. Dude got parked. I like that saying. Dude got parked. He did. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is something like I could not believe that this guy was that insufferable. I was so blown away when I had seen this guy and how fucking painfully ignorant this guy was. I was like, I just couldn't, you're going to see right now in the episode here. I'm going to pull it up. Okay. But we're going to go through this entire episode. I think I'm going to put it at 1.25 speed just to give it a little bit more speed. Okay. But what you have is some guy who is, he's a Romanian podcaster, and his name is George Bunici. I'll pull him up. Okay. This is George Bunici, okay? And what he's doing here is
welcome to Romania.
He has a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here to talk to Robert Kiyosaki. Do you understand? If I had 30 minutes with Robert Kiyosaki, I would cry with joy. I would cry with joy if I could have a conversation with Mr. Kiyosaki. All right? Say whatever you want to say, but this guy, guaranteed he has more money than you. And that alone should motivate you to have a conversation. Okay? Take a look here at this guy. This guy is the most insufferable fucking cunt I've ever dealt with in my entire life. I want to beat this guy's ass in a sanctioned boxing match.
Să știi că e pe bune. Deși știam exact cu cine mă pun la masă. Mr. Kiyosaki, welcome to Romania. My name is George.
No, it just sounds too weird on speed. I'm going to just make it normal. He says, welcome to Romania.
Buchnic, and it's an honor to meet you because not many people know what you do for a living. Most of the time you're a businessman, but you're also writing books and talking to people about business development, personal development. I'm not so sure. You get them intertwined.
Correct.
So how is it? How do you feel Romania? How has been your time here for the past 2 days, I understand?
Well, I came to Romania because my favorite relative is Romanian. And she was from Romania. And then she went to Paris during World War II.
He just gives here, I'll just look up.
And became the prima ballerina of Paris.
Okay.
And then after the war, she moved to America and she married my uncle. So she's Romanian, but she married a Japanese uncle.
Okay.
And I went to school in New York in 1965. And her name is, I call her Aunt Lydia. And
what's her name?
Lydia.
Lydia, of course.
Yeah, Bizanti. And she was my role model for women. She's beautiful, vivacious, artistic, businesswoman. And during World War
And you can see this guy right here. He's saying like, okay, of course, right? Oh, her name's Lydia. Of course. Of course her name's Lydia. Like, what the fuck do you mean, of course? But you can see he's really not here. I'm going to show you the premise of this conversation. He's not really here to have a conversation. He's here to try to show off and try to act like he's cooler than this guy for his Romanian audience. And what this guy ends up doing is just looking like a goddamn fool the entire time he's here. This is really painful to watch, but I want to just show you guys this. Like, stupid fuck faces like this are everywhere, all over the planet. This is why the world sucks. It's because of idiots like this guy.
War II, she fought for the French resistance because she didn't like the Russians.
She's a hero.
Oh, yeah, she was.
An artist and a hero?
Yeah, so during one night, she had to drink with the Russians or something. And then she had to go and dance at the ballet in Paris. and she was hurrying and she fell and broke her ankle. And the show must go on, so she taped her ankle, even though it was broken, and danced on a broken ankle. And she never danced again. So that's when she moved to New York and became an artist and a sculptor. And then she had beautiful works of art. And she was just my role model for a beautiful, powerful, smart woman. So she was Romanian. But she would always tell me about how beautiful Romania was and the people. And she was very sad because her brother never got out of the country during the communist regime.
So you know about communism?
Who can say I know it, because I wasn't here, But she talked about how depressed he was and unhappy, whereas she was happy in New York.
Okay.
So a lot of that, so I'm here because of her, my Aunt Lydia. And so I've always wanted to see Romania because she said it was as beautiful as Paris and Bucharest.
So now you're mixing business with pleasure. You came to see the country, but you're also working.
I'm always working. I never stop working.
You never stop?
No.
Because you're not working for money, so you never stop?
Well, I'm a military officer. Military school teaches to work for a mission. What's your mission in life? And making money is really easy. I don't understand what the big deal.
There's that, you see? Right there. I would fucking reach my hand across the table and just beat this fucking guy because he needs a good proper beating. Condescendingly laughing at a guy. This guy lives in Romania, okay? Look, no offense to people who live in Romania, but Romania is a fucking shithole. And the richest people in Romania are not nearly as rich as Robert Kiyosaki. Okay? And then he starts with this laughing. I fucking hate this guy. But I really, yeah, Bruce, you're so right. Bruce says this is painful. Dude, it is so painful. I can't believe I put myself through this, and I did. But the reason I wanted to do this episode today, because I found this completely by accident. I found this from TikTok. I found a clip from TikTok. I went in the comment section. I found the full video. I watched the full video, and there's like, Jesus Christ, this guy is insufferable.
In life. And making money is really easy. I don't understand what the big deal is. So I retired a long time ago. I had more than enough money.
What was the age you retired at? Again, for the people?
47.
47.
My wife was 37.
I'm planning on 45.
Good.
Nobody gives a fuck. Shut up.
You're fighting jet lag the right way. You're working.
I'm not fighting jet lag. I don't know what your obsession with jet lag is.
I don't know how you can travel so much.
I don't give a shit. That's why.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think about petty things. You know what I mean?
What
People
do you think
about petty things.
What do you think about now?
Just leave me alone. I mean, I just think about the economy, business, world affairs. I want to. My job is to make complex financial systems simple enough so the average person can understand it. That is extremely difficult because most people are brainwashed when it comes to money. Go to school, get a job, work hard, pay your taxes, save money, get out of debt, buy a house, and invest in the stock market. Everybody who follows that program has been brainwashed.
Okay. Tell that to the Romanians that come from a former communist country. We are 30 years into transition.
Americans believe the same thing. It's not just Romania, it's worldwide. It's because of the system that controls the world economy. And guys like you can't even see it. You're thinking about money. I don't even care about money. I make a lot of money because I understand the system. I would never go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt, buy a house, and invest in the stock market. I do everything exactly opposite.
What do you do? What should a Romanian that he's been fighting for communism to survive, and now he's into transition and doesn't understand this about capital?
Well, everything is the opposite of what they're teaching you in school. I wouldn't go to school.
And what would you do?
I would study money. I understand.
Yes, because they don't teach.
You see? Like, and you can see the visible frustration here because look, in this situation, let me tell you guys this. Seriously, you guys, some of you cocksuckers make me so fucking sick. when I'm talking to you, or when one of the guys in the Masculine Empowerment Network is talking to you, right? And this is for the guys who have already signed up. And for you guys that are coming in, this is some ground rules on what not to do, right? When somebody more educated than you is in front of you and they have graced you with their time, because a lot of you idiots think that you're just entitled to our time, okay? You're entitled to us just being there at your fucking dismay, just being there at your fucking convenience is what the word I'm looking for, okay? It doesn't work like that. And that stems from entitlement, ego, and pride. When you have the time of somebody who is very important, respect their time. Don't show up late. Don't cut them off. Ask your questions at the end. Watch this.
I would study money. I understand.
Yes, because they don't.
And then he was saying, understand. Then the guy says, yes, because they don't. And he's trying to make his point. And look at Robert Kiyosaki. He's like, I'm just fucking done.
Teach money in schools.
Correct. Understand that money is debt. And until you get out of debt, they're telling you to get out of money. In 1971, if you read my books, because I don't think you have.
I read.
In 1971, the U.S. dollar became.
You guys don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male.
Thanks for the
you're
dono.
Cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
Oh, Lord. Man, Jorge Masvidal already getting insulted on my channel. LB John 15, $5 super chat says MLD ready to drop this dude like Usman did Masvidal last night. Yikes.
Debt. The U.S. dollar is the reserve currency of the world. I don't know if you know what that means. What does it mean?
It's very dangerous for everyone.
No, it doesn't.
And it's not covered in any.
You see how fucking stupid this guy is? He's like, you can see Robert Kiyosaki like being visibly frustrated with this guy's stupidity. Okay? Like, you live in a fucking shithole of a country. A rich American has come to your country to grace you with knowledge, to grace your audience with your shitty podcast. Shut the fuck up and listen.
Dollar is the reserve currency of the world. I don't know if you know what that means. What does it mean?
It's very dangerous for everyone.
No, it doesn't.
And it's not covered in anything. It's the only value it has is trust.
I don't really want to do this interview anymore. If you want to find out what I know or tell me what you know, then don't interview me.
Okay.
Just you do your own stupid show. I'm trying to tell you something here, and you want to tell me how smart you are. That's very egotistical.
I'm here because I'm stupid. Let's get that straight.
Well, then let me explain something then, damn it.
Let's do it.
You see, you see this guy's, I fucking hate this guy, dude. I hate this guy so much. Look at this guy on the left. Like, he just can't give up. He can't submit. He can't just get the point. He can't just shut the fuck up and learn.
I'm trying to tell you something here, and you want to tell me how smart you are. That's very egotistical.
I'm here because I'm stupid. Let's get that straight.
Well, then let me explain something then, damn it.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to explain to you, when they tell you get out of debt, that's stupid because the money is debt. And the only way money gets out of debt is via taxes. So all the people who work for money, you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, what's lesson number 1?
Rich people don't work for money.
Correct. Money is debt. I use debt as money. And everybody thinks getting in debt is bad. Well, who told you that? I think the stock market is for losers. Why would you put money in the
Me too, by the way. The stock market is for losers.
stock market when it's manipulated? That's what I think about. So I'm always watching the manipulation going on behind the scenes. That's what my brain is focusing on all the time. And I don't pay taxes. The question is, how is it I don't pay taxes? And I can tell you. That's an important question, because most Romanians and most people in the United States cheat on their taxes because they hate taxes so much. But you don't have to cheat on taxes if you understood how money was working. You think Donald Trump pays taxes? No.
Nobody has seen his tax returns.
Oh, nobody has seen it. Like, you see, can't fucking shut up and listen. Can't shut up and learn. Just always has to come back with something. Blah. And this is why this guy will never amount to anything great. Never amount to anything great. He'll probably be like king. He's probably like king shit in Romania. And this is an example of big fish in a small pond, right? You know what? Let's see. Average Romanian salary. Okay. All right. So the average Romanian salary is 3,620 Romanian lei. So let's see. Okay. Minimum is there, 3,000. So looks like, let me just do Romanian lei to USD. Okay. So they make $889 per month. Okay. $889 per month. 3,620 remaining lei is $889 a month. So this guy probably makes some good money on YouTube, whatever. And all the people around him like, oh, we only make 800. He's like, oh, well, I make $10,000 a month, and he probably thinks he's the fucking king shit. But then you have a guy who's like literally multi-millionaire. And he's trying to challenge him. Big fish, little pond. Just can't shut his fucking ugly, stupid mouth.
Because they hate taxes so much. But you don't have to cheat on taxes if you understood how money was working. You think Donald Trump pays taxes? No.
Nobody has seen his tax returns.
Yeah, I know him. He's my friend. We don't pay taxes. That's the question. How is it we do that? That's an intelligent question. The reason you can't ask me this question because you don't know how I do it. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm constantly thinking about how do I make money? How do I serve more people? How do I create new businesses, make more money, and pay less taxes and serve more people?
Okay, so you said you're a friend of Donald Trump. And do you agree with his economical policies? Because now
I don't want to talk about Donald Trump. You can go talk about whatever you want to talk about. I want to talk about what I know about.
Well, it's supposed.
You see, he just can't shut up. Are we seeing a pattern here? This is 9 minutes into a 25-minute video, and believe you me, I'm gonna make you suffer through every moment of this, so you'll learn something today. Okay, because this is a big thing I've noticed with Americans. American people love to talk and talk and talk and run their fucking mouth about telling me how awesome they are. Well, let me tell you my idea. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you that. When you got nothing to show for it. Nothing. Zero. Shut up and listen. Shut up and learn. When in doubt, shut your fucking mouth. Soak up the information, then come back with your questions.
Supposed to be an interview.
Viewer USA says, okay, man, can we just watch the damn clip? Yeah, you could go and fuck off. I'm going to permanently ban you. You can suck a dick and die in that order. And you're exactly the kind of guy that I'm talking about. So, yeah, go fuck yourself. Okay? That's part of it right there. What you did, you just broke the fucking, the very rule that I'm trying to teach. I'm the teacher trying to teach you guys in the chat. And you're like, okay, can we just get this thing going? Okay? Missing the point. Clearly missing the point.
And I'm trying to give a little context to my viewers.
I don't want to talk about Donald Trump.
Okay. What would you like to talk about?
I just told you, money and debt.
Money and debt,
Money, debt, and taxes, because that's what money is.
Okay.
And the person who's been told to go to school, get a job, and work hard, you're going to pay taxes. Why? Because you work for money. So the question, well, how does a person not work for money and pay no taxes?
So I was trying to give a little context to my viewers. Romanians don't understand so much about capitalism. And from what I'm reading and what I'm learning, most of Americans also, they shift from understanding capitalism as freedom to thinking of it as in a bad way. What should the people understand about this way of living? Because we cannot all be entrepreneurs. Some people need to get some jobs. Or should we all try and look at how we can change our lives in the way you show it in your books and your keynotes?
It's up to the person. It's up to the person. It's a free choice. You want to be an employee, you choose to be an employee. You want to be an entrepreneur, you choose to be an entrepreneur, but you've got to study. They're two different people. What you have to study is different. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, they're different people. An entrepreneur is extremely different than an employee. But it's a different study. The trouble is our school system trains us to be employees. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, pay your taxes, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market. That makes you poor.
You've had the chance to be taught early. You've been challenged early. Most people don't get that chance. Where should people start?
Question the saying I just gave you. Go to school. What do you learn about money?
The fact that you just told me that you need to go to get a job to have money. But
I didn't say that. You said that.
I said that. This is what we've been told.
Yes, so go to school, get a job. Question that.
Okay. So if I'm starting to question that, if a young person is looking at us and I say, okay, I'm ready to challenge that, what do I tell to my father? Okay, I'm not going to school anymore.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I said that, of course.
I just said question it. What's wrong with getting a job?
I went through a job to understand how the system works, but I'm not sure if it works to anyone. What's your opinion on that?
I thought you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Of course, but not everyone has done so. So I was trying to...
And what is lesson number 1 in Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Rich people don't work for money.
And so when your school system tells you get a job, what are you doing?
You become a slave.
You work for money.
Exactly.
And what's wrong with working for money?
That it makes you come back
don't donate $100
to work
right
and
now.
you become
You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You're gonna send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's oh, Dr. Nick K, hilarious. $4.99 super chat says this guy is like the OnlyFans girls from the Fresh and Fit podcast. Smarter than everyone else. Not very masculine. Yeah. No, again, like this guy is just a fucking moron. This guy is just a fucking idiot. Just terrible. Terrible. Shut up. You know, some of my best students, right? When I had a conversation with one of my, fucking Timothy, right? Hot Dude of the Year for the quarter 2 of Body Language Mastery, right? The conversation was probably 80% me talking, 20% him listening. And you know what the reason was? It's 'cause Timothy's a very smart guy. And honestly, I saw the potential in Timothy when we first chatted. So when I see potential in guys, I get really excited. You know what I notice when I don't see guys with potential? When they fucking cut me off the consultation, they fucking cut me off mid-sentence, they talk back, they argue with me, and I just think to myself, you know what? Let's just let the fucking timer run out. You could go on and ruin your fucking life, and I hope you never book another consultation again. Because quite frankly, I don't need you. I don't need you to, okay? Again, Jacob doesn't fucking argue with me. Jacob the other day told me he didn't agree with some investments I had, but that was it. He wasn't just like adamant or disrespectful. He's like, I just don't think, this such and such is a good investment. I was like, okay, cool. That's like because he knows how to respectfully deliver information that is a form of disagreement. And now it's not more so, like the mentorship has grown to a new level now. It's not as as more of there was a larger gap between us. Then now the gap has kind of closed a little bit because he's become a better man, right? Brent is in this house. Josh Meatlift program 50-50. Sometimes I want to hit Josh with a crowbar, like just beat him so he can get it into his fucking thick Louisiana skull. What I'm trying to say. But Josh, I like Josh personally, so he learns a lot. He's a good kid, and that's the biggest thing I noticed with guys. And one thing I noticed too, the guys who come into the coaching programs, right? The biggest talkers, I'm this, I'm that, I'm so number one, I'm that, I'm the best ever. These guys always flunk out, and then guess what? I see them later commenting on the Black Pill streams. Oh, fuck that MLD guy. He doesn't treat me well. Sorry, you're fucking weak. Sorry, you have an ego. Sorry, you're fucking in your 30s and you're still an insufferable cunt and you're broke. Sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Slave.
You pay taxes.
And you pay taxes, of course.
And then they tell you to save money. Why would you save money when they're printing money?
Everybody's printing money now.
Look at the visible frustration on him. He at this point he's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking sit here, do this fucking interview with this insufferable cunt, and promote my book and never come on this podcast again. Watch what he says. Watch Robert's body language.
I'm a slave.
You pay taxes.
And you pay taxes, of course.
And then they tell you to save money. Why would you save money when they're printing money?
Everybody's printing money now.
Why would you save money when they're printing money?
I know you don't save money. You're building businesses.
Why would you save money when they're printing money?
He's asking a grown man the same question 3 times in a row. Okay? Asking the guy same question 3 times in a row. All right? This is why I go with the Pai Mei form of coaching. When you guys come into the Masculine Empowerment Network, I give it to you straight. Okay? I give it to you no filter. And you will not be able to bullshit me. I am a great bullshit detector. I'll sniff out your lies with the quickness and snuff them out.
Because you didn't, I don't know.
Because that's what you've been told to do.
Of course.
So question that. You see, if you cannot think, I cannot help you. I questioned all that. Why would I save money when they print money? That's what happened in 1971 when President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. They can print as much as they like. Then they tell you, so that you go to school, you get a job, you become an employee. You pay taxes because you're working for money. Then they tell you to save money. Do you know why they tell you to save money?
I don't know.
Because the system of banking, it's nothing to do with communism or capitalism. It's the banks run the world. The rich run the world. They don't care if you're communist or capitalist. So when you save, let's say you save $1 US or €1, 1 yen, the banking system can lend out 10. So the entire system is called the fractional reserve system. The fractional reserve system is also printing money. And then they tell you to save money. So they want you to save money so they can lend out your money 10 times. So your dollar became worthless 10 times over. And then they used to pay you 10% interest on your money. Now it's at best 1%. And they're still lending it out 10 times. So that's why you don't save money, is because your money is becoming worth less and less and less and less and less. The banks are getting richer and richer and richer. Then they tax you on that interest they pay you. That 1% interest, if they pay you that much. Japan is 0. And the Japanese are so stupid, they still save money.
We also have 0.
Yeah, and they still save money. How stupid is that? So that's what I would question. So how come that happens? Now, if I borrow money, guess what? Do I pay taxes on debt?
I guess no.
Why is that?
I know
this is what I'm saying. Okay, question everything.
Okay.
So when they lend out money, that's how money is created. Money is debt.
How do you store value then? Because we all work and we have, let's say, a lifespan of when we are productive, and then comes retirement, and you retired early.
Because I don't follow the go to school, get a job, work hard, see, that's hypnosis. They hypnotize people into being employees who will work hard, pay taxes, save money.
Who are the number one people buying into the lie right now of get a job, get a degree, get a job, get empowered? 30 seconds on the clock, go. Who is buying into that lie at the most astronomical rate right now? Type it in the chat. Let me know. Type it out. Let's see who it is. Yep. There it is. There's the answer. The answer is women, guys. Women are buying into this bullshit at an astronomical rate. It is hilarious because what's funny is these chicks don't even know how to manage their finances. Okay, if you do a study, you know that 2/3 of all the student loan debt in America is held by women. Unpaid student loan debt. Not libs, not the left. It's women of the right. Guys, you guys got to fucking think bigger than political parties. I know everybody in America has got fucking politics shoved up their asshole right now, but get your head out of your ass and think big picture. Do you think one side wants to tax the other side less than the other? Both sides don't give a fuck about you. If you're a Republican and you don't pay taxes, you go to jail. If you're a Democrat and you don't pay taxes, you go to jail. If you're a libertarian and you don't pay taxes, you go to jail. But what do women follow? Like Robert was saying, hypnosis. The marketing companies telling girls, oh, you go, girl. You go, girl. You're healthy. You're healthy. You're healthy at every size, baby girl. You're the best ever, honey. All right. For all you guys on a diet right now, I've got a great diet plan that I want to show you real quick. Where is it at? Where is it at? Let's see. Did I get? One second. I spelled her name incorrectly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is part of the marketing, guys. Okay? This is Tess Holiday. Okay? Please enjoy the last hot pics I took before I got my stomach tattooed. Guess it's time to take new pics. Swipe for a photo dump because I know y'all love my wacky brain. This woman is 34 years old. Okay? 34. She will be dead in 10 years or less. Okay? This is what marketing companies are all saying. Okay? Dove. Oh, you go, girl. You're beautiful at any weight. You know why? Because they want to take fat chicks' money too. Okay? Any doctor who says she's healthy should have their medical license stripped. This is the objective they want. Why? What does this represent? This represents overconsumption. Overconsumption. Don't need men, right? Don't need men. Why? Because all men have rejected me. So I don't need men, right? Not a good representation for females whatsoever. Do whatever you want, sister. Get fat. It's okay. Get huge. Get into debt. Go ahead, girl. You know what's sad? She has kids, man. She has kids. This poor fucking child, mother's going to die in 10 years. Unless she goes on a massive body restructuring, liposuction, weight loss, whatever. This woman's going to be dead in 10 years. All being hypnotized. All being hypnotized. You don't need a man. You're beautiful just the way you are. Love yourself. You should love yourself for sure. You should love yourself to the point that when you get like this, you should be like, oh, this is not good. I need to change. The girls are buying it hook, line, and sinker. It's because nobody cares about them. They pretend that they care about them, but nobody tells them the truth because everybody wants to fuck them. That's what Bill Burr said. It's that simple. It's that simple. You go, girl. Go get that degree. Yeah. Liberal studies, go ahead. $75,000 in debt for that? Knock yourself out. Liberal arts degree? Yeah. Good choice. While you're at it, go get fucked by a bunch of dudes. Go get as fat as you want. And guess what? If men don't like it, they just can't handle how independent, strong, and beautiful you are, baby. What's the answer to this? Become a high-value man. Even if you decide to leave the United States, which is not a bad choice at all. You're going to need money. You're going to need a skill set. You're going to need education. Lift yourself up. Make it happen. Happens right here. Masculine Empowerment Network. I'm going to the top regardless. You guys come with me? Come with me. Witness me on my journey to the top. You think hanging out with me digitally and my team of winners is going to make you a bigger loser? Or is it going to help you out? 760 people on the waiting list. You think you're better than all 760 if you pop in there? Run the numbers. Get on the waiting list now. I just put the link in the chat. It's pinned at the top.
Get out of debt and invest in the stock market. Until you question those sayings, those words, you'll be a poor person. So when they lend out, why is debt tax-free?
I don't know.
Because that's how money is created. And so the banks love it. They love people who borrow lots of money. So how do I get rich? I borrow money. And I buy assets with it. The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like purses, cars, houses, and they get poorer and poorer and poorer. But I use debt. I borrowed $300 million after the crash, dollars. In 2000, by 2010, I had borrowed $300 million to buy real estate that made me rich. And the interest rates kept coming down, so that my cost of money kept coming down. And so everybody else is saying, oh, you should get out of debt. You know why? Because they don't question the hypnosis they're under. You've been hypnotized to work hard for money, to save it. The fractional reserve system prints it. And then they pay taxes after taxes. So I have all this debt and I get rich. So the question is, how do you learn to use debt to get rich? Because they tell you not to get out of debt. So all I'm saying to you is, if a person does not question what they've been taught, they will always be poor. They've been hypnotized into being poor. Then you put it in the stock market, in pensions, right? So let's say I put $100 in a pension plan. When do I get that money back?
Most Romanians don't even dream of getting to pension now.
What's so funny is like he knows that he would be wrong answering the question, and he's getting so tired of saying I don't know, so he just wants to divert the question to be like, oh well, this is kind of irrelevant, right? I will say that as the conversation has gone on, he's been beaten down enough by Robert, properly so, because sometimes some of you guys just need to be beaten down in your mentorship, and that's what I've done with a lot of guys. I'd be like, hey, you are an insufferable fucking dipshit. Shut your fucking mouth. You don't know shit. That's why you're broke. That's why you're fucking fat. That's why you got no bitches. And that's why you're in here, to learn. Some of you guys, that's just how you respond. You need to be broken down. Like, there was one guy who came through. I really like this kid. Ashton, right? He was telling me like, yeah, I get all these bitches. I got my game sorted. I was like, I really don't care. Like, you getting pussy is not like you telling me you get pussy. I'm not impressed by that. I get pussy all the time. Pussy has no value to me. I get that shit. I drink that pussy like I fucking drink this water. Like, oh, just want some pussy. Here you go. Piece of work. He didn't have his money right. And I said, bro, you're 30 and you're fucking, he was living off of the fucking stimulus money. So you're living off of stimulus money, you're 30 and you're just talking about womanizing, bro? I was like, where the fuck do you think you're going to be in 10 years? And he's like, no one's ever talked to me like that or made me think about it like that. Did he get his panties in knots, start crying about shit? No. He hit the books, he started learning cryptocurrency, and now he's making fucking fat stacks. Less than a year.
I understand that. But it's not just Romanians. Please hear, it's worldwide. This is why I think, this is why I work, this is why I teach. You have to question what they're teaching you. So I put my money in a pension. I might not ever get it back because they could lose it. So the question I always say is, well, when do I get my money back? And the average person has been hypnotized. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, and invest in a pension. And you never get your money back. The whole thing was designed to keep you poor. So that's why I argue with you until a person questions what's already been put in their head. And that's what my poor dad put in my head. Go to school, get a job, work hard. And that's America. The same as Romania. It's not any different.
We used
Save money, put it in the stock market. You never get your money back.
We all look up to the American dream. Is it all fake? I'm coming down to your book now because...
Yes, it is. You got to be asleep to remember, to fucking think you're going to achieve the American dream.
No, please let me finish, okay?
Okay.
And there he's just like, hey, shut the fuck up and let me finish my goddamn sentence, you irreverent shit. I'm ready to yell at you fuckers in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Come get abuse. It's free abuse. Come get it. You'll get results, or you'll realize you're a shitty person, or you'll fucking spurg out and go on the black pill stream. Those are the three options you get, baby.
Is it all fake? I'm coming down to your book now because...
No, please let me finish, okay?
Okay.
Until you question what's already in your head, you will do what's already in your head.
Okay.
There is I don't know if people are Christian or not, but it's in the Bible, it goes, the words become flesh. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt, invest in the stock market, buy a house, buy a car. Until you question that, you're hypnotized. you'll be a poor person all your life.
Okay, 6 very short questions. So, what would you choose between Apple or Tesla if you had the money to buy it?
What's that?
The companies. If you had the money to buy Apple or Tesla, what would you buy?
I just told you I don't invest in the stock market.
But in companies, in businesses.
I wouldn't invest in either of them.
Either of them.
No, because I don't get my money back. I want my money back.
Okay. Gold or Bitcoin?
Gold.
I just want to point something out real quick. He says that this is June 10th, 2019. He changed his tune on Bitcoin big time.
Fight or flight?
That's a stupid question.
Sometimes people that fight lose.
So what? What's wrong with losing?
Okay.
Question what you've been taught, and you ask me superficial questions rather than why wouldn't I invest in Apple or Tesla? See, that's a more important question.
That's an open question. You can do
but why wouldn't I invest in them?
Because you don't get your money back.
Yes.
I'm starting to learn.
Yes. I can make money much faster than Apple or Tesla. And I would use debt. I wouldn't use my money.
But do you think they use their money to grow?
Of course not. Look at Amazon, this guy Bezos, right? He's one of the richest men in the world. Do you think he pays any taxes?
He doesn't even pay much profit.
See, it didn't answer the fucking question. That's like me saying to you, like, hey, so do you want to like make money, make muscles, learn game, or do you just want to waste your life? Like, well, what do you think wasting your life means? Because maybe money, muscles, and game doesn't give me the fulfillment that it gives you. That's where I just fucking hit you with the keyboard. Watch, pay attention. After he says you're learning, he gets a little arrogant and he just fucking becomes an insufferable cocksucker.
He pays any taxes?
He does.
Yes.
I'm starting to learn.
Yes. I can make money much faster than Apple or Tesla. And I would use debt. I wouldn't use my money.
But do you think they use their money to grow?
Of course not. Look at Amazon, this guy Bezos, right? He's one of the richest men in the world. Do you think he pays any taxes?
He doesn't even pay much profit to his investors.
Do you think Bezos became a billionaire paying taxes?
I wouldn't bet on that.
He doesn't pay taxes. Trump doesn't pay taxes. I don't pay taxes. So the question is, how do guys like us do it is the question you should be asking.
Because the rich people make the rules.
We study different things. I wouldn't go to school.
I appreciate you for taking the time.
Thank you. Thanks for putting up with me.
I appreciate you challenging people.
Oh, fuck this guy. That was painful. Okay? And you see, that's just an example of a guy that's just like insufferable. 1 million subscribers on YouTube, probably makes like $20,000 a month or more from ad revenue. And, you know, oh, God. It was just so terrible. I'm reading the comments right now. Yeah. You know, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's what I'm trying to enlighten you with. Okay. So come get your enlightenment. If you're not in the waiting list now, I mean, this Thursday, everything goes live. So go to Masculine Empowerment Network. Get ready to learn from a team of winners. Okay. We're going to mentor you, but don't sign up if you're going to be like that guy in the video. If you are like that guy in the video, don't sign up. Don't come. I don't want to teach you. I don't want to deal with you. Okay. But if you're a guy who's tired of getting rejected by women, tired of feeling like a loser, tired of waking up every day, going to the goddamn office and hating your life, tired of looking in the mirror with your shirt off and feeling like shit, afraid to look at yourself in the eyes in the mirror because you're not happy with who you are, this is the program for you. Go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Get on the waiting list right now, and we'll sort you out. It's that easy. We're going to be back here tomorrow, guys. Don't forget. Tomorrow, we're setting the record straight here. Andrew Tate is going to be on the show. And me and him and I had a chat today over WhatsApp. And we're going to talk about everything that's been going down. And, you know, I got to say that we're going to have a really, really fruitful conversation. And you'll be able to see exactly the truth of what's going on right now. So tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, me, Andrew Tate, we're going to have a chat. Until then, enjoy your Sunday. Don't be too much of an insufferable cunt, all right? Make money, make muscles, learn game, have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Peace out.